Alright, what's up y'all? It's LakerFan here. In today's video, this is things nobody wants you to know on defense. Now real quick, I just wanted to show you a quick little screenshot of the player card. Just the VIP stats and whatnot, just the record, the averages, yada yada. I just wanted to make sure you guys know, I know what I'm talking about with this. I'm not the greatest to touch this video game, alright? But I know at least what I'm talking about and my expertise. And in this video, it's the things nobody wants to know on defense. So, what this video is about, as you're going to see, I'm running some clips of number one, most important thing that I'm talking about in today's video, and this is pogo stick, bro. As you can see by the clips that I'm running, like, bro, the amount of impact that it does for you as far as like just contesting shots down low. Now the reason I say that is because the interior D in this game is complete trash. Like, hands up defense is not the move. Now I got another little key tip that I'm going to show you guys in a couple minutes in this video, but anyway, as you saw from the clips in the pogo stick, now real quick, I'm gonna detail what this badge does exactly. This is the most hidden secret in all of 2K right now, and I just feel like I did a video on it like specifically the most underrated badge in 2K20, but it still didn't get the love that I feel like it deserved as far as the video goes. And I know this one right here, this things nobody wants to know on defense, always goes crazy for me on my channel, so I just really wanted to bring this to your guys' attention. It allows players to quickly go back up for another block attempt upon landing. Now, something that I want to chain this into, as you're going to see, I'm going to go to the 2KU tips as well and just show you exactly what the defensive stuff says. So we're going to go to controls and then vertical contest. So when you chain pogo stick with the vertical contest, you see how he just bounces up. Now you saw in a lot of those clips, my dude was just boom, 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 like bunny hopping straight up. That's what this is right here. If you hold the left stick away from the shooter, if that's what you want to call it. I don't think vertical contest is really to be used as far as like contesting jump shots. It's definitely, in my opinion, more for like contesting in the paint. Now, the one time not to use this, I'm gonna explain this to you guys. The one time not to use this at all is 100% against like a good slasher, because listen, if you're not going like with this aggressive swat block, bro, you have a very good chance of getting bodied as far as this vertical contest goes. But if you're guarding, like, let's say, I think bigs that are like really down low in the paint, this is definitely the move to stopping them. That's my best advice. Now, if you got a weak slasher coming at you, aka like a playmaking shot creator or something of that nature, something that has not any slashing in its build and the contact finisher's low, it doesn't have contact dunks, feel free to use this when somebody's driving at you. It's a great counter as far as like being able to still contest a shot really well while still grabbing the board. Now, while we talk about this, I want to chain contesting shots all into one thing as we're talking like this. So real quick, I wanted to explain the SWAT block as well. This is great. Now, another thing that I really want to talk about with this as well is, you guys will not believe me at all, but I don't have any like great clips off the top of my head to show you. But listen, all I can say is in 2K19 and in 2K20. So what this came from originally was in 2K19, where I somehow, don't ask me how, but I figured out that when you hold Y when you're going for a SWAT block, bro, your dude jumps so far, as like you can hold Y while going for a jump shot contest from really far away if you're too far away, or if you're trying to chase somebody down, always the hold Y blocks. That's my best advice. These three things that I've shown you, the pogo stick, the vertical contest, and the SWAT block, these are the best three things I can give you for advice. Now, number four, I don't have off the top of my head like clips of this. I'm just advocating what this video really is about. You guys are gonna have to trust what I'm saying here and truly believe everything, because I promise you, I'm only making this video because I truly know a lot of things that are like hidden in this game as far as defense, and one of them is the right stick steals. Now, what this is really best used for, in my opinion, is again guarding down low in the post. Post scorers this year are so vulnerable to getting poked, and the best way to do it is this down on the right stick. I've seen so many guards that I play with actually deal with them, because this year they actually allow you to be stolen from as a big man when you're posting up, as I'm sure a lot of you have experienced, who are right now leaving a dislike on this video because you can't stand the fact that I just helped guards figure out a way to poke you as a 7-3 like post score. But anyway, long story short, I'm pretty sure as long as you put unpluckable on and your ball control is not completely like horrible, like 35 or something like that, I'm pretty sure you're straight. But this is great for stopping those pure rim defensive builds who run this LT garbage on you, where they just like let sharps, we call it dexing, around them. Now, the next thing I want to talk about, and real quick, after I talk about post pull chair, I'll get into the controller settings, because that is a big key as well that I want to show you guys. But anyway, let's just talk about this. Post pull chair, it's not the greatest thing to use. Don't use it as like a staple in your game like I would these three or four things that I told you about earlier, because those are truly game changing. This right here, it's very situational. I would only do this when he's in the low post, like literally inside the cylinder or the circle, as you can see right there on the left, top left of that screen that's going on right there. I would only use this like really deep in the post, because once you do it right here, or if you're gonna do it extremely high. Like if somebody's really posting up from right there, you can still recover, as you can see right there. But if you do it in that medium range, you're just letting them straight past you half the time and like getting a dunk. Now sometimes this animation, it'll make them literally just fumble the ball and they fall to the ground, and you can force a turnover off this. It's very inconsistent, I would say. So don't make this something that you constantly just spam. It's never going to be the move for that. Now, I know a lot of you guys probably already know this. I just want to touch on this for like 2 seconds. Fast shuffle. Really slept on as far as hedge defense as a big man. Don't just be only holding LT when you play defense. If you like really are trying to make up ground while still not completely turning around, because we know completely turning around in this game is literally impossible. So, anyway. And then one other tip that I can give. As a ball handler, bro, doing this crowd dribbler, I swear on everything, it makes it almost impossible to get hit by a screen. I've noticed this. This dude I be playing with, Kitchen, my point guard that I be playing with, basically. I've noticed we haven't done it a lot, but I really want us to start doing a lot of it. Like I want him to be crowd and dribbler quite a bit, because whenever somebody does it against him, it makes it literally impossible for me to set a screen on him, bro. I literally just can't do anything about it. So just keep that in mind. I'm telling you, this is a real essential thing as well. As long as you are in an animation like this, I swear, it's so hard for the guard to do a dribble move, and it's so hard for the big to set a screen on you. So just keep this in mind as well. But anyway, nothing else in here that's really notable. Same with the tips as well. Nothing else really notable. So anyway, let's just get to the controller settings I was going to talk about. Now, you're going to see right here, they don't let you control any of this. As far as like, all they let you do is pass target direction and distance and openness. So the pass target profile. This is the only thing they let you touch right here. I'm not sure why this is the case. You can adjust it from the main menu and in the My Court as well. So I'm just gonna make a quick cut in the video real quick, and I'm just gonna go to the menu and show you guys how to adjust this. So I will be right back. Alright, so we at the menu now. So I'm sure a lot of you guys are used to, you know, heading into here, boom, just select your player, yada yada, all that stuff. Now, you're going to go all the way over to the right. You're going to go down to controller settings. And as you're going to see, now I'm sure a lot of you have probably taken a look into, like, you know, the shot meter, shot timing, the shot feedback, all that stuff, so you can see all that. But anyway, you're going to see my settings are already set to this. Now, this right here, I can't advocate for as much as I have in previous years. Every single year from 17 to 19, I have 100% recommended the defensive assist strength to 15. So what this does, as you can see at the bottom, it says determines the effectiveness of AI defensive movement assistance when holding intensity. So it's a little more automated for you. Now listen, I'm not one for the CPU doing work for me, because as you can see right here, I turn this to 0 every single year. And listen, all I can say is, if y'all think I'm tripping for doing this, I play as a 6'9" small forward, and I play the 2 in 2v2, the 3 in 3v3, and the 5 in 5v5 pro-am. Listen, bro, I do very well with the rebounding. Thank you very much. So listen, if there's anything I can advocate for, it's 100% this. This right here, you got to do. Now, I won't recommend to do this as a guard, because I feel like I've never really done it as a guard, just because I feel like you're gonna want all the assistance you can. And I don't know how to explain it other than to say it like that, because honestly, this is a little touchy subject, because I don't know exactly how to explain what the box out assist strength does. It just feels like you have more control over it. But when you have such a small player and such a small, like, I don't know what to call it, like in shooter games it's called a hitbox, but like in this game, I just will say your player's frame is so small that it's kind of hard to like properly do. when you have a bigger player or even just a moderately sized player, I would really recommend turning your box out assist strength all the way down to 0. Now, pass target profile, listen, I don't know about you guys, but when I directional pass, I'm not trying to just hit the most open man. Like, if I were to do this right here, you know what it's gonna do? Like, anytime I press A, it's just gonna go to the most open man, literally with no control over it. Now, if you do this, it's just gonna go to the closest person to you regardless. Now what I like to do, I put this on 98. It's literally, or 97. I don't ask me why. I've fine-tuned. Like, in previous years, I used to do this. Sometimes go with like 80. And honestly, I don't have a reason for you. Really, like, it's just some voodoo stuff in my mind that I feel like if you have it on 98 and they're both at 1, I just feel like there's a reason for the strength being more toward distance than openness. So anyway, no real explanation for this. I'm just saying to you guys that I feel like this has improved my directional passing. This has 100% improved my rebounding. And then this right here, in previous years, I feel like it really helped my on-ball defense, but I can't truly advocate for it in this year's game. You should test it out, kind of play around with it. One time I tried this on 100, bro. I just couldn't. It felt it felt like I couldn't control absolutely anything at all. But I don't know. It felt like I was stuck in mud a little bit more. I'd put it like that. So I don't know. This right here I can't completely suggest, but like I said, I would maybe just try it out. But absolutely do this if you're a big man. Anyway, aside from that, that's about it. That's all I got for the video on this. I would really recommend, if you haven't already, make sure you turn on. Now this is for the novices, because I'm sure, and I don't know why this is like this. I always have my shot meter on white. Maybe that's just for the team, or playing with like reg teams or something like that. But listen, I would highly recommend put this on all shots if you haven't already. Getting no shot feedback is horrible. Like, you will never improve your and you get to see the opponent's shot meter as well. So I would highly suggest to put this on all shots. And other than that, I don't think there's too much else that really pertains to Park. As you can see, most of this stuff is mostly for like the reg teams and stuff like that. If you want a quick little suggestion, I do this for Pro-Am. I put name and position so that I don't know, it's just a small detail. It helps you identify like kind of who's who a little better, just so you kind of have a, it's a small detail, like I said, but I would probably suggest to do name and position. But anyway, that's all for the vid. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, feel free to drop a like, sub if you're new, all that good stuff. I'm hoping, bro, this video goes big time. Like, I can hit like 1K, 2K view, not views. I can do 1K, 2K views easy. But 1K or 2K likes, that'd be huge. So if you're watching the video still and this did help you, feel free to drop a like, share with your friends and stuff. I really feel like I know a lot of like small, intricate tips in this game. And the first 3 or 4 things that I told you, bro, those are so massive. Like, they're just probably the biggest things. Well, obviously I said the first 4 things, but they're so massive, bro. They're so important. The on-ball steals with the right stick, the hold Y for the blocks, the pogo stick, the even the box out assist strength, like I talked about. Those are so massive, bro. And like I said, pull chair, kind of. It's not the biggest thing. But anyway, like I said, if you did enjoy the video, feel free to drop a like, sub if you're new, all that good stuff. Turn on noties if you are already subscribed, or if you feel like just being generous and turning on them noties after one video that you've watched. Feel free to check out some other ones too. I do all types of gameplays. I'm getting into the mixtapes real soon. And other than that, like I said, I hope y'all enjoyed. Take it easy, man. Peace.